location. Chapel area again. Got the DC box by Steve Morgan right there. Got these other bits and bats I'm starting to put out. Some night vision cam there. And the night vision cam over here, pointing up in the direction of where we recently had an anomaly. Cloud anomaly on one of the videos. Wayne and David Jr. have gone into the woods to see if they can pick up on anything. So we'll follow up what happened the other night and see if we can get anything. We've already heard some noises. And what sounds like the gate going a moment ago, but nobody was there. Checked it myself and Andy did too, so just see what transpires. Got a few bits and bats of equipment, so we'll try a few different experiments tonight. Okay, just about to conduct a burst EVP session. Let's see if we can get something. Andy's going to do the shout, and we'll listen back via the Bluetooth speaker and see what we get from that.
Hello, is there anybody here with us at this moment? Anybody here tonight who'd like to communicate with us, speak to us in any way? If you're here now and you'd like to say anything to us, please speak into this device that I have in my hand. Okay, we'll play that back and see if it captured anything. Hello, is there anybody here with us at this moment? Anybody here tonight who'd like to communicate with us, speak to us in any way? If you're here now and you'd like to say anything to us, please speak into this device that I have in my hand. I thought you heard footsteps over there then. No. Let's try again. Is there somebody here who was throwing stones at Dave and Steve about a week ago? If there's somebody here who was doing that, would you like to speak to us? Would you like to tell us why you were doing that? If you come close to us and speak to us, our equipment may be able to hear you. If you'd just like to speak into this device here and tell us why you were doing that. Let's try again. Play that back. Is there somebody here who was throwing stones at Dave and Steve about a week ago? If there's somebody here who was doing that, would you like to speak to us? Would you like to tell us why you were doing that? If you come close to us and speak to us, our equipment may be able to hear you. We'd just like to speak into this device here and tell us why you were doing that. Again, nothing, but I do think that it's going to be a worthwhile exercise to keep persevering with that.
Okay, I'm just going to have a walk around the road area where we've heard footsteps in the past. Andy's gone off into the garden, and Wayne and David are went to the wooded area, I believe. At least earlier they were. I've had one or two bits from down here in the past, so see if it can repeat itself. Got a few sensors around the garden area. We've got the parasensor by Steve. We've got the geostatic detector. I forgot what else we've got. We've got lots of stuff though. We brought more stuff out than usual. Got the full spectrum camera with us. 3 night vision cameras, 2 digital still cameras, K2 meters, Mel meters. Got the Ovulus with us, Spirit Box, Echo Box with a Bluetooth speaker should we want to use that. A fair few bits and bats tonight really, so hopefully we should get something from some of it with any luck, but we'll see. You see the light in the distance over there, it looks like David and Wayne. I just heard footsteps again behind me. This place is weird for that. I really did think it heard footsteps. It won't be the first time that that's happened, had it been so. Okay, so yeah, we'll see what goes on with all the gear, see if it manages to pick anything up. Got quite a lot of UV and IR illumination for the full spectrum camera, although technically speaking it's a UV and IR camera because there's no visible light, only the ambient light, and it's quite dark, so that's going to be bleached out by the IR and UV, so it's really an infrared and ultraviolet camera if you want to be completely politically correct, but that's also in situ. Now I think I've probably got to keep the noise down a little bit because I believe they're doing an EVP session, so I don't want my voice to be the contaminant. And again! Of course, true to form, there's nothing there. It's the third time on this road that Head back up to the benches. At least 3 occasions thought I heard footsteps, but on here they don't seem to sound distant. It sounded like they were right behind me. And of course, turn on and there's nothing there, as you would expect. So, don't know what that's all about. Happens a lot here. Seems to be one of the ongoing anomalies of this place, is the sound of footsteps or the sensation of being watched or followed. So it's already true to form. To see what happens throughout the rest of the night, I suppose. And again. It's almost getting annoying. There's the parasensor, in case anything comes near the gate. And we've got that well and truly boxed off. Cross over there. Got another night vision cam. Just have to surreptitiously slip around the gate without setting the parasensor off. Alright, Andy.
God, you made me jump then, Dave.
About 3 or 4 times on that road. Footsteps behind me.
I've heard footsteps in here.
Mm.
To the point where I got up on the bench and looked over to make sure that there wasn't somebody in the chapel area.
You see, I weren't sure if you'd be covering the chapel area, so I thought I'd have a quick walk about.
Yeah, I was just on my way around, to be honest.
I'll come out then and head back to the benches if you want.
No, you're alright. I'm studying because this is where figures been seen.
Yeah. I think it's a good...
I just asked for it to do anything to alert me to its presence, touch me, throw a stone at me, speak to me, and then you appeared behind me, so it made me jump a little bit.
Mad, this place. Just heard a noise over there. Mad.
The garden feels fairly quiet and peaceful, but I have heard footsteps.
Okay, I'll have a little bit of a walk around here, then I'll head back to the benches. Okie doke. I think everybody that's been here and conducted an investigation just heard a thump. Strange place, this. Yeah, what I was saying is, it's got a lot of form for that kind of thing. But I did just hear a thump a minute ago. I'll see if Andy did, actually. Andy, a moment ago, did you hear a thump?
No. Didn't hear it.
Okay, now I'm going to head back down to the benches. Seen a bit. In the garden. Yeah, over that way.
I totally missed it.
Seemed to anyway.
I might have been talking at the time.
Alright, I'll see you in a minute. So, weird at the best of times, this place. Okay. That spot over there is something intense. That's an illuminator. Another illuminator on a cam. So. Head back. Make our way back to the benches. Okay. Wait for the guys turning up. And while we've been away, we've had lark, these, and obviously stigmata from earlier. But other than that, everything's the way it was when we left it. Wayne and David coming back up the road, and Andy's got back to camp, so have a cup of coffee and take it from there. Yeah, alright then. How did you get on?
A few EVP sessions.
Tell me about the highs and lows.
Oh yeah, on this we got parts of 2.7 and then 0.1, just random spikes.
Okay, so some EMF fluctuations then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And a rabbit.
And a rabbit. Anything else to report, Wayne?
Yeah, we had walkthrough. We was getting random spikes on the EMF meter, as young David just said there. Took him down towards the bridge, showed him the 3 figures. I've asked him to ask you about them one at some point, about the night guarding. But everything from there, it's fairly quiet. We did a couple of EVP sessions, about 6 recordings. Not quite sure how to rewind them properly on your dictaphone, but we'll have to find out when we get back.
Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, nice one, son.
Yeah, can you please tell us, David, wordplay? One word I can give you if you want. A word's a word. If it's long, it's long. Yeah. That's when it's a long word, it makes it more credible if it gets it. Can you tell us David's word, please? Tell us David's word, please. What's David's word? What's David's word? Stop.
Aircraft.
Do you not know? Do you not know?
Doesn't seem to know David's word.
It's worth trying, wasn't it?
Okay.
The word was, it's been kind of close, a bit. It was Constantinople.
Fucking hell, I know loads of people who are living who can't even say that.
I spelt it right as well.
There's a proper window, isn't it?
Do you want me to do a better and easier one?
Yes.
Okay.
You're a nutcase, aren't you?
You're just jealous.
So I'm actually less convoluted.
Okay. There you go.
David's wrote a new word, so you don't need to agree to understand. Can you tell us David's word, please? Can you tell us David's word, please? Can you tell us the word that David's written, please? Can you tell us the word that David's written, please?
Can you tell me which word dwindle? I mean, Dave. Tell me which word dwindle? I mean, Dave.
Spunky Bruce.
I'm sure that's a father.
I don't know the guy. Look at him, who are you looking for? I'm talking about you.
Can you tell us what Dave's word was? Can you tell us what Dave's word was?
Can you say it first?
Yeah, but I can't talk more eloquently than you.
There you go, does that make you feel better, Wayne?
I don't know what the nipple.
What did that just say?
It's a nipple.
Yeah, but you got to make sure
That was my word.
Yeah. Do you think we've got a winner?
I swear to God, that said my nipple. I put
Is that
nipple.
the word is put nipple?
Yeah, I put nipple.
Did.
That, it just said did.
Brew! Just as you were putting that cup down. I don't want it. Did you just say brew?
Did you just say brew?
David's word was indeed nipple. I'm going to write a word. I'll do you want to write a word, Dave. Sorry.
No, you're okay. I'm filming. Well, I'm talking about 10 minutes ago. Okay, we've been conducting a bit of an experiment where we're writing down words without telling everybody else what's saying, or rather what's been written, and then asking the Echovox app to try and say the word that we wrote down to see if we can get any responses. And it seems that we've had 2 out of 3 so far, so all's looking good. Andy's just wrote down another word now, so we're going to try that one and see if we can get it. David, do you want to ask to see if it's picked up on Andy's word, please?
Okay. What is Andy's word? What is Andy's word? Say Andy's word. What? Say Andy's word. Say Andy's word. Why is it got a phone? Say Andy's word. Say Andy's word.
Came through. These.
Say Andy's word. Say Andy's
Yeah.
word.
So wait, Andy's word.
Ask him to say it loud and clear. Say Andy's word louder. Say Andy's word louder.
Subject. Clear.
Say Andy's word clearly. Say Andy's word clearly. I feel like this word is Say and his word. Say and his word.
Yeah, he said we have.
It did just say
Oh,
we
yeah.
have.
But I thought it was very quiet, so I couldn't be sure. But the word, and we'll have to go back to the recording to see through it. The word was choke. And I thought he said it very quietly. Choke. See there, David, choke. In case it does come up.
It does say choke.
Yeah.
Okay, Andy's word was choke for the record. And we think we've heard choke come through the echo box, so if that's the case, that'll be 3 out of 4, so not bad. So the recording now, right?
Yeah.
Look, watch the top there, because that's a zoom.
Yeah, I
So,
remember.
Right, so watch your fingers on that.
And isn't that bit on the side there record?
Yeah, so the recording now though. But
Right,
yeah,
I
it
see
is.
that.
Yeah. Right, so remember, if you're doing it, filming everything, flick the switch up. If you're filming yourself, don't
Yeah.
flick the switch. Put it back down, yeah, and talk about what you're doing. Yeah,
Okay.
give a bit of a commentary.
Alright, here we go.
And don't walk into the tripod, David, right next to you.
I know. Should I take me a torch?
Do you want to do? Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, just in case I walk into a bush.
Well, that's what you're using the infrared for, the camera, isn't it?
Yeah, but extra just in case. Alright. So just forwards then. Okay. Okay. Path that goes down, this must be the gate. Okay. Check out this board. Nice. Okay, just walk down the main perimeter. See if there's anything out of the ordinary. And I was zoomed. Like an idiot. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything down there. Oh. Anyway, that man. So. Right, this is the first back corner. I swore I heard something come up off that. We'll walk back down this way the way I came and go back across. This is the sundial. This is very creepy. Especially now that I need toilet. Alright, let's walk back up this way. And I did it again. Okay.
I heard that from where I was setting that other camera up.
I didn't hear it.
Did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear it, me, but I was listening quite intently to the echo rocks.
Did you hear it?
I heard it because I looked at young David and David looked at me and went, "Was that you?" I went, "No."
Okay. Just been conducting an Echo Vox session of Dave Jr. is. I'd moved further away in the location to set up a static cam and check the IR illumination, and a stone was thrown again. Yeah, I heard it land, Wayne heard it, and David heard it. Andy didn't at the time, but 3 of the 4 of us heard that one go. Straight away Andy and Wayne ran out onto the road to see if they could find somebody. There was obviously nobody on the road. They then ran onto the path opposite near the field, nobody. They checked the field immediately behind, nobody. I went over towards the gardens and towards the wood to see if there was anybody out there, and there were nobody there, so we checked the area and there was absolutely nobody around. So, there you go. Weird.
Something said through.
What?
The word through was definitely there then.
Is that you trying to get our attention?
That said either could be or Christy twice.
Well, I'm going to check on the full spectrum recorder. Guys are over there doing a Echo Vox session. Wayne. It's recording already, see what we can get, mate.
Okay. She must have been in the bush. Swear to God, I've seen something there. You know, on the hedge. Like, see, on the hedge, like, dart that way, but when I looked again, there was nothing.
How far down?
Like, about the sign far down.
That sign?
Yep.
So about there in line with the...
Yep. See if there's anything.
Where, you see the edge of the bush here?
Yeah.
It looked like something had gone.
There's nothing
back
there.
again.
I don't know. I have no idea.
You got it now, is it? We're back in the garden in the chapel in Cheshire. We're in the, what is known as the Monk's Garden.
It's spooky.
You got it recording
Yeah.
there? Like I said, just give us a quick scan over there. On me for a split second.
Sure.
And we're back up in the church in we're back up in the church in Cheshire. Back in the garden of what is fondly known as the Monk's Garden. We're just going to have a quick walk around, myself and young David. We're just about to go this way.
Shall we go bottom corner down there?
Yeah, we'll walk round to the bottom. We've had numerous sessions in this garden, and we've had certain anomalies occur. We've had banging occur in the garden. We've also had one team member had an apparition appear in front of him in the garden.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take it?
Very spooky.
You want me to do it?
If you want to, yeah.
No, we'll do all this again.
There you go. A little bit cheeky, that, isn't it?
Let's try this again. Stand over there for me, David. Right. Take 2. Right. This is young David. The team leader's eldest lad, who's come to the chapel in Cheshire with us. We're in the Monk's Garden. We've had several incidents occur in this garden. We've had like banging. We've also had one of the team members have an anomaly appear in front of him when he was taking still pictures. We just on a quick walk round now, just to have a look. I'll get young David in the shot as you're walking on. Walk on, David. Walk on. There we go. I've got something for it to focus on now. We're walking down towards the far corner where one of the team members has had an experience in the early days when we first started coming here. We had it in this area. Although when we've been here with other team members in the early days, we've had X amount of bangs and noises. We've also had like orbs, but they could be anything what could cause them.
Dust.
Yeah, dust, vapour in the air, insects even what could cause them. And we've been here for several years, coming back to the place. We've had some nice experiences in this section. We've done some EVPs. This is like one of the areas where we do like some of our experiments to see if we can catch anything. We'll go up this way, up this path.
Up to the sundial.
Yeah, we're going to go up towards the sundial. We've had various equipment set up on this section here. We've even had trigger objects set up on this section here as well. As you can see, this is the sundial. We normally set up a little bit of some of the equipment here, like the digital recorder, to see if we can get some EVPs. Although it can be an intense place, this, sometimes.
Yeah, there can be a lot of bangs, I've heard. And
Yes, there are a lot of bands indeed there.
even when there isn't, it's still very freaky.
Yeah, I mean, like tonight, to be honest with you, it's fairly bright tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is fairly bright.
See the way around. And, well, I guess if it was darker, it'd be a lot scarier.
Yeah. It can be pretty dark in this spot sometimes. When it is feels on top. It tends to bring out a little bit more atmosphere into the place. But although over the years that we have been here, there's been a lot of work done on the place. It feels like it's been opened up a lot more. As you can see on this section here, leading into the forest back end of the woodland section, it's been opened up quite a lot, where this used to be a lot of foliage around here. This is your first time here, David?
First time to...
Yeah. This is your first time here in the chapel in Cheshire?
Yeah, I've never been to the chapel before. It's very eerie and there's a lot of orbs. I'd definitely come back to the chapel in Cheshire again.
So you're finding it fairly interesting here?
Yeah.
Have you enjoyed the investigation, what we've had up to yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
Excellent.
good.
Well, it's been nice having you with us this time. Our youngest member. And hopefully we'll have him with us again. At the moment we're just having a quick walk round, seeing if we can pick anything up. Yeah, the camera's actually picking it up. It's the other two team members up in the churchyard. As we said before, it's had a lot of work done in this section. It's a pity that we didn't have this sort of a camera at the beginning. We could have shown you the early days of it. But it has turned out to be a really nice area now, the amount of work that they've done on it.
Put a few more benches in, it seems.
Yeah, they've, well, originally I think there was only 3 benches in it. We've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it is now.
Yeah.
What we've got in here now.
Quite a lot.
Yeah. Just come over there. And this section here, if we can get it, is I don't know if you can make it out properly, but we've got one of the old ploughs that they used to use around here. And we've got the old beehive section. Well, we've got the beehives. They've put like a fencing around it so no one can disturb them and get hurt with them. And we've, like I said, we've had some real good results from this section. We've had, like I said, bangs before. We've had mist. One of the still pictures that we caught a couple of years back. There's a mist in the shape what seemed to be like a monk. We probably might end up putting that somewhere on one of the videos to show you some of the stills that we've taken and caught here. So, young David, what's your opinion of the place?
It's worth an investigation. it being airy. If it wasn't light today, I think it'd be a lot better. A few orbs on the pictures that we took.
When we were walking through the wood,
Yeah.
down
And-
towards the river.
Yeah, a couple of mysterious things on the spirit box thing.
Yeah, when we were doing an EVP down there,
Yeah.
we got a few knocks and bangs down there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yep. Excellent. Would you like to just stay there, Debbie? You'd like to give a little shout out while we're in the garden?
Okay. If there's anybody here, please try to make contact. Speak into the red lights on the front of this box and camera equipment here. I mean you no harm and just wish to make contact. Anyone from the spirit world, speak into the red light.
Try again.
Anybody from the spirit world, come towards us and speak into the red light. We only wish to make contact and mean you no harm. Please tell us your name, who you are, where you're from, and anything else. All I can hear is Andy.
What did you hear?
Andy.
Oh, Andy in the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hear any voices at the moment, it's the coming off the other couple of members. At the top end path now, nearest to the chapel. I'd like to walk in front a little bit, David. Use the camera to focus on there, mate. Thank you. Keep walking, it's alright. As you can tell, the garden's not that big.
Fun and games up here.
Okay, the purpose of the recording, we've had multiple cameras going down and back of the drainage since we came up to the actual chapel itself. The EM pumps took a massive drain too, so it's definitely strange. We've had recording time going from what were, 20 odd minutes left or something to like 0 and flat. So, very odd. One of them nights. Wayne and David. How you doing, guys?
And,
the wooden carving of one. Hard to see where I'm going with the light blaring in my eyes.
Wayne and David. How you doing, guys?
Not too bad. There's the other team member, David, and the wooden carving of one of the monks. Old Friar Tuck. We're now back into the chapel yard, and there's David. And there you go.
Yeah. Can you please tell us your name? Can you please tell us your name? Can you see us right now? I say son.
It's over in the corner. You're over in the corner.
Are you in the corner of the chapel grounds? Are you watching us right now? Are you watching us now? Some. No. I don't, not all. Some, yeah. Okay, there's some of you that are watching us at the moment. Hello. Can you please tell us your name? Nick? Is that a Nick? Is your name Nick? Can you please repeat your name for us then? Can you please tell us how many of us there are of you here at the moment? 2, what?
Who's in the corner? I'm quiet now.
Who's in the corner? Pardon? Do you want to take the K2 with you? Yeah. Well, let's take that. Always looks like a little like
I do British flag. Did you know you wanted like a white light? You'll put like white and then white light, white light, white light.